think we'll go down to Candler Road, turn left if we can make a left turn there, where the Pizza by Candlelight used to be years ago. I love that pizza joint. Go out Candler to somewhere. I want to hit 2nd Avenue. Maybe go out Boulder Crest or go down Glenwood to Fayetteville Road, Boulder Crest to Fayetteville, somewhere out through there. Right down through Avondale. Smith's Grocery years and years ago used to be right here on this corner. There used to be a little A&P right there on the left hand side. We used to be able to cross the tracks down there before MARTA. I think that was a little A&P. I can't remember for sure, but I think years and years ago it was a little A&P. Waffle House here. We just passed Waffle House Museum, the very first Waffle House, I think 1955. This is Sam's Crossing Road. This is not the original Sam's Crossing, of course. It's a little bit further down. Yeah, we've had trouble with both cameras. I've reset this Osmo 3 and updated it. Had some soft focus. They call it soft focus. I call it out of focus. I hope this video is good because the GoPro's acting up. GoPro Black 10. Of course, that's normal for it. GoPro has good video, better video than the Osmo, but it's not very dependable. Boy, they're tearing all that hardware down. It was a very good hardware store. Commerce Drive to the right, and I guess is it Commerce over till it catches Columbia over there? I'm not sure. It probably is. Here we'd like to get over to where I guess it's old Atlanta Prison Farm, what they call now the Atlanta Forest, the autonomous zone where the Antifa has been camping out in the trees, tree houses and stuff. I don't want to get involved with them. I just want to show the area because I didn't know where this was. So after seeing it on the news, I had to look it up. We can turn here, but we may have to sit through a light. Depot's right there on the right. Jazzercise Trackside Tavern is still there. Willie Bradford's Barbershop was back there. That's where we used to get our hair cut. Used to play under the old depot years when we were kids before they moved it back. There's big old rats under that depot. We used to see them running around under there. Yeah, Agnes Scott here on the left. Agnes Scott has a telescope here too. I don't know how powerful it is, but they've got a little round top telescope, observatory, whatever you want to call it. Turn on Memorial Drive or Hosea Williams. S22 or the S22 Ultra, but this mirror mount is nowhere near stable enough to use it. The image stabilization just can't handle as much vibration as this mount puts on it. Okay, now Decatur city limits is right up here somewhere. Does it start right here? No, that said speed checked. Okay, Atlanta city limits, so Decatur city limits must be right here on the other side. Yes, Atlanta and Decatur butt up to each other right here. Hosea Williams, I guess we'll turn here, go out by his house and turn left and maybe catch 2nd Avenue. What is going on here? Is this normal for people to park on the road here? Of course, there's not much of anywhere else for them to park, is there? Call out some street names, but I'm not seeing any street signs. They're missing in action. Now here's East Lake, and there's Hosea Williams House right there. Right there on the right. We'll go up to 2nd Avenue. Or you know what? We may have already crossed 2nd Avenue. We have if we're on East Lake. Rose Clare. Well, you can get some back roads of southeast Atlanta anyway. Willowwood. We're going to turn left here, whatever this is. 5th Street. We may not have gotten to 2nd Avenue. It's been so long since I've been in these areas very much, I just don't remember them. These houses were probably built in the 40s, 50s, early 50s, maybe in 30s. These may be 30s and 20s houses, though, some of them. Yeah, this ought to have some interest to Gordon High School students too. Okay, this is Memorial Drive. Okay, yeah, we hadn't got to 2nd Avenue yet. We'll turn right here on on Memorial Drive. And we'll go up to 2nd Avenue and turn left. If we don't get smacked sitting here. There's a neat bridge up there on the right. Got some steps and stuff. Good photography. No date on it, so I'm thinking early 1900s. We'll turn it off till we get turned on 2nd Avenue. We got a lot of new stuff all through here, new and renovated stuff. Turning left on 2nd Avenue. East Lake Country Club is on both sides of the road up here, I think. Roads aren't in the best of condition. We may stop and get some gas. I don't want to get over there in the middle of this stuff and not have any gas. Oh, I didn't want to turn here. We can though. We'll turn here and then make a left turn. I think a pitch and putt used to be right here, I think. I'm not sure, but I think so. I think we'll pull in this Texaco and go ahead and get some petrol. Get us some petrol. Okay, we're back. We got some gas, some petrol. While we were right here, we figured we'd just go ahead and use the restroom here at Publix, see about a snack, but I didn't get anything. I always check out to buy one, get one freeze, but Publix is very busy here today. Look at all this new stuff here on Glenwood Road, or Glenwood Avenue here. Once you cross Candler, it's Glenwood Avenue. Now again, this is Glenwood. To the left would be Atlanta, to the right take you out towards Covington Highway. We're going to go over here, go up here and turn right on Fayetteville Road like we were on, and just go right on out. It'll take us out to Boulder Crest if I'm not mistaken. Well, I don't have any intentions of getting tangled up with anybody. I just want to get some video of the area and show the area so people will know the area we're talking about in the Atlanta area. I would think there's going to be a pretty good police presence over here with Antifa calling for a night of violence or whatever they're up to. I don't know if we'll be able to ride down through the streets over there where they'll have some stuff blocked off. Yeah, I didn't even know that there was a branch or whatever of Antifa in Atlanta, but I guess I should have, with as liberal as Atlanta is and with a autonomous zone. I mean, that just sort of begs it, doesn't it? I used to ride these roads years ago, and you'd have, you know, classic cars be sitting in the driveway or on blocks or something other. I don't know how many cars I bought from all over these areas, and would just get them for the engines, transmissions, wiring harnesses. With small block Chevrolets, big block Chevrolets, that just, you know, before they got valuable. I think at one time I had 13 engines in the basement and about 7 transmissions. So this is the Osmo Action 3. I hope the video is clear. They've had what they're calling a soft focus issue, and like I call it out of focus. But we've done the update, so we'll see what this one looks like. I'd rather be using the GoPro with it being a little bit darker today, but the GoPro's giving me grief. Now we'll be coming up on, what is this up here? Is this Flat Shoals? Street signs are missing. I think this is Flat Shoals here. Take us up to East Atlanta, where the used to be an old A&P there too, and then I think the restaurant was Sweet Pea Restaurant. Little bitty restaurant. They'd come in and buy fresh vegetables and the meat and everything in the morning, and then they'd have it cooked for lunch. It was absolutely delicious. No way you could work right there next door to it and not go over there and eat for lunch. Yeah, and there are a lot of people that have moved out of Atlanta and never come back in. I like driving back through. I don't like doing a whole lot of hanging around, but if y'all watch my videos, you know I like driving back through Atlanta, Decatur, all these areas. And this has always been well, maybe not right here, but up a little bit further, it's always been sort of a funky little intersection. I'm going to ask my assistant for directions to the Atlanta prison farm here in a minute, because I think that's where they're calling it Atlanta Forest and the autonomous zone. I tried to get directions to the autonomous zone yesterday, but it wouldn't give me one. I don't think they've got it programmed in yet. Now this was always like a little offset right here. Now we could go straight across and go up to Morland. So this little juke. And I think this is Boulder Crest. Let's see if this isn't Boulder Crest. Yep, Boulder Crest. Okay, well we're going to turn right and go down here to where we catch Morland, and then we're going to pull over somewhere and we're going to ask our assistant for directions to the Atlanta prison farm. Looks like an old Ford car out there. Look at all this new stuff. Yeah, these are single family. I didn't get to sign. We may come back this way. I'm not sure. Don't know how much that stuff is. We'll see. Maybe we'll see. I'm sure there's some barbecue up here somewhere, but the last couple times I've stopped and got barbecue up here, it just wasn't any good. Look good, smell good. But that's about as far as good went. Awful lot of new stuff, renovated stuff. That old saying, what goes around comes around, it doesn't apply just for a couple of things. things. It applies for a lot of different stuff. Now this stuff is older here. This stuff was probably built in the early 50s. Okay, let's find us a place to pull over. A lot of new stuff right here. Wonder if they're about to do something with it out there, having it fenced off. Okay, where are we gonna stop? It seems like there's a Kroger up here to the right. Some kind of snack. If there is a Kroger, I think it used to be. If there is, we may go in. I may not be in the right place. Doesn't look like it. No, there wasn't a Kroger here. Maybe a little further up. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we're going to pull over and we're going to see how to get to the Atlanta Prison Farm. I wouldn't mind a snack. About the only thing I ever buy at Publix is buy one, get one free. And didn't see anything in there I wanted a while ago.